over here? Excuse me. Wait, let's go check out. Okay, this area is cleared. That's nice. Hello.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What's going on here?
What do you want?
That didn't look fun.
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm just so angry.
That does not sound natural
I don't
coming
understand
from
how
a
he's in
Solarian.
any
That voice,
position of authority.
that voice does not sound natural coming from a Solarian. It's weird. He's always like that?
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
How can I help?
Maybe there's something I can do?
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Again, that does not sound like a natural voice coming from a Solarian. I don't know. It's too high pitched for what I'm used to hearing from Solarians. Just seems off to me.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system.
Yes.
Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS. Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Where were you, Cash?
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Of course.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Oh, I am done for now.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Cash is pretty cool.
How many times have I told you?
Hi again.
Well, those families are out of stasis. I know because we're cutting rations for Apex.
My decision's made, Kandros.
And now everyone thinks protesting is how we get stuff done. Excuse me.
Sorry.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Security footage.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archive?
Seems good.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Goodbye.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Even though he doesn't really care for me right now.
Tracking enemy activity. Apex leaders notified.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you longer. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
That's suspicious.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront him.
Hey, Spender.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance. Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Real work or dirty work?
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Okay, well, I can't do anything about that for now. Let's go meet with PB, though.
Civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Like I said, it was pretty much...
As sleepers
Yeah.
wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations.
Oy.
See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
Ryder sure has some endurance on him.
Unlocking. Come on in.
Hello, what do you got there?
Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
What do you got there?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
She's excited about it, so let's say it's amazing.
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvian Gill eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pellisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Hostility seems fair.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is Peavy's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out.
Yeah.
So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
This palace?
But how can you give all this up?
Ha! Watch me. Easy come, easy go.
What? Zap a controllable windmill observer? What?
I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Skills. Tech. What? That's cool. That's cool. I dig that. That's cool. Oh. Okay. I prefer infiltrated because I like the being able to see enemies through walls. That's on hold. Let's go give the movies to Liam, because I think we're done here. For now. I'm not seeing anything else do. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else to do on the Nexus. Yeah, it's a mission for me though.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
I'm happy to help.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Oh, this is what I'm looking at. I want to do this one since I'm still here. Garson?
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Not now.
Maybe later.
No problem. I'll be here whenever you'd like to learn more.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Tell me about yourself.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away.
Fair enough.
The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
What's this particular place?
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first...
Well, you already have your first one. Any info on the cat?
Have you heard anything about the cat?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Okay, goodbye.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
We don't get to see Geth, the Geth VI.
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
We're just getting things up and running.
I love learning about the Geth.
This scourge. We know it is neither nebula nor H2. So what is its name?
Let's go check out operations. Then I imagine you have to return back. At which point, after we return back, I think that'll be close to... I think that'll be when I end the stream. For tonight.
This is HNS.
Loading forever.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Capture it.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
That was a spider-like thing. Okay, well, we didn't have to return. Just return the movies to Liam then. Once we return them to Liam, we will figure out what he's going to do with them, and then get past this loading screen. Get back to the Tempest, to Tempest, to Tempest, to Tempest, to Tempest, to Tempest, Tempest, to Tempest, to Tempest, to Tempest. I don't know. Figure out what Liam wants to do with these movies.
All systems green.
Good to know. Didn't mean to do that. Here you go, Liam.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Thank you. Collect all rewards. Okay. Crew like no other. Nakordrak. And Kurzrak got respect on EOS. He agreed to join your squad. The Tempest is a little cozy for the Krogan, but the old timer made himself comfortable. While not regaling the crew with stories, he hangs out in the galley, tinkering with his guns. Drac joined the mini Krogan woken from stasis to help put down the mutiny on the Nexus. The Krogan were given authority they were promised. His people left to sell Helios their own way. Drac's granddaughter Kesh stayed on the Nexus. He might say she's keeping them honest. A mid-level politician named William Spender was the one who talked the Krogan into putting down the Nexus mutiny and the false pretenses. Drac and Kesh both suspect Spender's connections to the Exiles, but can't prove it. They asked you to help investigate. PB lets you into a space apartment on the Nexus, and you've met someone from her past. She shrugged off the importance, but you're getting a big glimpse into her life. You opted not to use Gil to its optical Tempest systems. Machines keep him busy. He didn't give up on his side of work, and I just failed to make a friendship. He opted to use Sam's help in the poker game, and Gil fast you effortlessly. Okay, well with that, I think that's a good place to save. So next time, we go to Harvell. And help them out there. Okay. Drop another save as I find us a raid target.